Blog Talk Radio.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Yo, it's your girl, Nina Capone. You're tuned in the Streets Radio, y'all. We got a lot of exciting things going on today. Yo, we was looking at the stats. You know, we just got on. Shouts out to the new DJ, the official in the Streets Radio DJ T-Dog. Yo, he been rocking out with me for a minute now, so it's official. He's definitely on deck. Definitely going to be making sure y'all getting them spins for real, getting that crazy music. So, artists, if you got music, I could definitely get it to the DJ. You know what I mean? You can be included in some of the mix that we will be broadcasting live and on air, of course, doing what we do. If you don't know, you know what I mean, the show is going bananas right now. We're talking 700 to 800 downloads per episode. We broadcast live, 3 times a week. You can check us out on iTunes. We're coming to XM Radio. That's right, yeah. We'll be on XM Radio soon. Next few weeks. Definitely got a lot going on. We just had the Hood Stock event. Definitely getting the footage ready. Yo, with so many acts. So much footage. You know, we had 5 hours of footage. So if you think I'm just sitting over here, just sitting on it, please understand that's not what's going on. We just got to make sure it's good for you. It's good for the sponsors. It's good for everybody that's going to take a look at it. We're trying to make it so you can see your interviews as well. We got the interviews. They're hot. Everything came out crazy. I'm excited to post it, have it up on the site, inthestreetsradio.com. Tonight I interview Jwise. That's right. Live and direct is what I do. Yo, tonight I'm going to interview a guest who's definitely out here doing this thing. And, I got a lot of information. I did post it, on the broadcast there, Jwise is originally from Brooklyn. He moved to Orlando, Florida when he was young. He's one of the artists you will hear throughout the year, of course. I listened to some of his music. I was reading, but I'm not going to read that because y'all know I don't like to read stuff. It's not what I do. So if you haven't heard it, you can definitely check him out on imjwise.com. That's I-M as in I-A-M, because I know y'all ignorant as shit. So IAMJWISE.com. Not spelled like N-D-A street, because y'all know I'm ignorant as fuck as well. But definitely check him out. Show him some support. Show him some love. First, I want to jump into one of his joints. I listened to his music today and was like, wow. I'm a hater. That's right. I said it here first. I'm a hater. So when I hear people's music, the last thing I do is I don't look for that hit first. I'm like, no, it's not gonna be hot. So first I'm gonna check and see if we got Jwise on the line, and then we're gonna jump into the joint. Jwise, you on the line with me?
What's up? What's going on?
What's up? You see how I just had you in queue on hold. He like, yo, what's going on? I don't know what you hear when you get that, but it's protocol. They tell me to do it that way, so. But it's good. I got you. I got a hold of you. So we going first, before I even get started on the interview, I want to jump in one of your songs because I heard it first and I was kind of impressed. And like I said, as you heard, I'm a hater. So it was really hard to impress me. So I was like, you know what, I want to play one of his songs first to let people know, this is what it is. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to ask you a million questions, okay? So hold the line for me. We're going to jump in to Make You Holler, because, I like when people make me holler. In a lot of different ways, though. I'm just saying. So we're going to jump into this joint right here. It's my boy Jwise. We got him on the line with us right now. Stay tuned. Check this joint out. I'll be back to the line to find out what y'all think about it. And for the full interview, here we go. Let's see.
The Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, make her tell me that it's mine. She's sweet and mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, to her, to her.
Zone. She walked by, caught my attention. I gotta get her home. That was on my mind, but I could not mention. Shawty, what's your name? Baby, what's your your number, your body, that would make my day, that would make my night. I can see she bright, I'm trying to put out her light, trying to put up her front, but the date is no hump. I can see him her tight, wouldn't waste no time, cause she knows she's fine. Something out of magazine, yeah, something out of movie scene, trying to teach her in a place that'll make it green.
Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, make her tell me that it's mine. Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, to her, to her.
Too. I'ma give you that monster. I'ma deep stroke. I'ma split you in two. Can't resist the temptation to put it on ya. In a rude boy fashion, and I know she a freak though. She want my face up, ride a couple like Aladdin. Ooh, girl, you fine. Ooh, girl, you fine. I must be dying, cause I see me an angel. I'ma cuff your wings. I'ma make you mine. I'ma break you down, baby. I'ma break you down and put you back together. Giving it to her, she loving every spot that I be touching, dusting it till she busting. You know that's the end of discussion.
Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, make her tell me that it's mine. Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, to her, to her. Make you holler, baby. You yelling me, gon' scream my name. They say pleasure, it comes with pain. Girl, take it all. Your skin's so soft. It's about to go down right now, right now.
Girl, I need you now. I'ma slip you out your lingerie. I'ma give to you, baby. I'ma give to you. I'ma make you say my name. Make you say my name. But you holler my info. Now I think the neighbors know my credit and social.
Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, make her tell me that it's mine. Feeding a mother, the Lord, that girl knows she's fine. I wanna give it to her, to her, to her. You holler, oh, I wanna make you holler. Say, oh,
I don't know about y'all, but I'm hollering right now. Hello, yo, I'm about to bring my boy Jwise back on the line. Jay, you still there with me?
I'm still here. What's going on?
That's a hot joint. Seriously though, like I'm a hater, so I was like, ah. And then I ain't gonna lie, like y'all was late sending the music in because I was fussing and everything. I was like, yo, I don't hear the music yet. I can't listen to music. I can't critique it. So I was like, all right, get with them. I need to hear the music. So and I'm hearing, my people's going on and sent the email out, and I got the music at like 8:00 this morning.
Okay.
So I'm listening to the music loud as shit. My neighbor like, yo, who that? I'm like, mind you listen. You live out of down north. So they like, yo, who that though? And I'm like, you're not getting my CD. No, forget about it. But, and I was like, damn, that doing all right. Make you holler. And I was like, yo, I felt like a stripper for like 12 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, I pulled the pole out. I was like,
what?
My shorty gonna like this.
That's what's up.
No, real talk though. That joint featuring Kevin Cossum.
Kevin Cossum, yeah.
That's a good joint.
The Grammy nominee for writing "Love Knocked Down" for Carrie Hilson.
Oh no! Say word. That's
he wrote some stuff for Mary J. Blige, Justin Bieber. So he's real good people. So you could go check out his new project.
Damn it, he need to get an interview too. I mean, why not? I need all the celebs on here. Y'all can't be keeping them from me. Let's not do it.
All right. I'll shoot you I'm gonna shoot you the info after this.
Definitely. All right, but back to you. He cool and everything. He can sing and everything, but you killed this shit. So, all right, I'm gonna go through my traditional interview technique here. This is what I do. So, I like to know. I like to find out all the information. Most of my questions come from our listeners. Things that they want to know about the artist and things like that. So I want to know, first of all, I always put you on the spot. I want to know 2 words I want you to describe yourself in 2 words.
Ambitious and determined.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna live with that. I'm gonna rock with that because I've done my homework on you because y'all didn't see no picture either. Yes, I'm putting you on blast, so I had to go and find a picture of you on Reverb Nation. Like I was on my job though. The good thing is I do this, so I'm like, you know what? And I'm a rapper and I know how we get. So it wasn't about nothing. I just talk about you on the air. I don't care.
It's cool. So. I've been doing a lot of revamping because I just got out of my contract. So I'm riding solo now. I'm independent. So we've been doing a lot of revamping and rebuilding. Because I got a new project coming out next year.
See, we're gonna get into all that because that's what I want to know. But that's at the end. So I want to first talk about your name, Jwise. Like, where did it come from, and how does it relate to your craft?
Jwise, it was a nickname given to me by my uncle because I was a little nerd when I was younger. I was always reading the dictionary, reading the book. he just called me Jwise. But the wise part, the meaning of it grew later on in life, and it stands for Will I Survive Evil? Because, I grew up in the hood, and I always was like, damn, I don't think I'll ever make it out.
Right, right.
But, I made a change, and now I'm on a positive route.
That's nice, though. That's good money, because that's where you should be. That's what it's all about. But so tell me, how many years have you been, like, really dedicating time to this craft, to just building your music, building yourself as an artist?
I took it seriously, I think, in 2002 when I dropped out of college. When I went to college, it was like, I felt like it was not for me. It was not what I wanted to do because music was my passion.
Right, right.
So after that, I started winning freestyle competitions. I was a Sprite champion and Rock the Mic champion. And then I stopped doing the freestyle thing, and then because I really wanted to focus on just writing.
Right, right.
Writing is what I really wanted to do. I like to compose music.
Nice, nice. So do you feel like you've mastered it already?
I don't think it's something that you can really master. You get an understanding how you want to reflect, how you want your art to reflect, but you're always growing because when you're going through life, things change, so you change
always
with your life. So I think you just grow and your music grow with you. So
Right. So you've honed your craft, basically.
Pretty
nice,
much, yeah.
Nice. That's what I say. I was like, no, I've honed my craft. I wouldn't say I mastered it.
Yeah.
I learned that from somebody. Somebody told me to say it like that. I was like, all right, I'm going to say it like that. That's cool. Good answer.
And it's pretty much when you long gone is when people will say you was a master at it. Because that's it. There's no more that could come from you. So
right.
You're a master of doing what you do.
I'm not ready to be a master yet then. Definitely not. So are there any artists out here right now that you look up to, like, like far as not mimic, but say, you know what, I like that style, like the swag, I'm gonna utilize some of his characteristics or her characteristics and creating my own image?
It's gonna sound crazy, but I'm like a big fan of Sade.
Okay.
And Coldplay.
Okay.
And, so it's artists outside of my genre that inspire me.
But it's really not outside the genre. I'm gonna tell you why, because I listened to your music and I was like, yo, this is what he is. And I know you're AKA Mr. Lover.
Yeah.
See, I do my homework. I don't just get this stuff, and that's why I do read. I'm a bit of a nerd myself. See, so that's one of the things I don't think is really far off. So I can see you saying, okay, because she's smooth, she's laid back, she's reserved, and you seem to be the same way, and you in love with her. Whatever. Like,
for real. That's my boo right there.
So what is your current state, like your current take on the state of music right now with the sound and the digital conversion of record sales, labels, promotions? You've had contracts, you've been in situations already. So tell me where you are mentally right now with the current state of the industry.
Right now, I could see it already reverting back to the way it used to be. I have this feeling that it's going to be more serious music coming out from hip hop because the popcorn, bubblegum stuff is already getting played. Like, it's just, I don't know how many more fads could come out, but I think it's going to revert back to the way it was. And I think it's going to take, like, you know, new, fresh people. Because, I got younger cousins, and, you know, they're in high school, and they really don't like listening to Lil Wayne and stuff like that. There's underground artists that they're listening to that are more like how it used to be, like Rakim and back in the days where they actually.
You know, that's so funny you said that. Like, my daughter's 17, and she came in and she, you know, I'm like, wow, why is my radio show so big? Like, I actually had a meeting recently, and not to make this about me, but just to get a little insight of what you're saying. During my interview, they're like, wow, how are you getting these numbers? Like, what is your individual based internet radio show? Like, how were your numbers? How was it possible for you to you know, get 700, 800 downloads of one episode, and you're doing, you know, 3-4 episodes a week? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, you know, I did some surveys. I put some information out there. I collected some data, did some research, and I found out that you're right. You are 100% right. These young people look at my radio show as the old school Philly mixtape. And I was like, wow, for real, that's crazy. I didn't even know. And this is because that's what I play. I play underground music. I play old school hip-hop. You know, my daughter came in today, and she was like, you know, she listened to this joint I was playing with all night. And she was like, Mom, why was you up making noise all night? I'm trying to sleep. And I'm like, your mom very responsible and rude. You should move out and pay your own way.
Oh, man.
But, you know, and she was like, man, I like your music better. I don't like to listen to this other stuff. So I think you're right about that. I think that music is going back to, you know, where we grew up at. And that's a good thing. It gives us a chance to make some money again.
yeah, what? For real. And, you know,
exactly.
Hip-hop is already a rebellious type music. It's rebellious type culture. So when we have the radio telling you what you have to listen to, telling you what you got to wear, the TVs or the BETs telling you how to dress, you should be dressed in skinny jeans and stuff. Not that it's completely bad, you know,
it's bad.
but
it's bad.
When it's repetitive and it just seems like that's what they're trying to force upon you,
we
gotta
don't
rebel. You know,
we don't want it.
Hip hop was a rebellious culture.
That's exactly. Hip hop is rebellion. It is what it is. It's always been that. My mom is a vocalist. She's a vocal coach, a singer. She traveled all around the world. And guess what I do? I rap. And then she's listening right now because she usually is. She's probably like, you damn it. But, you know, I can sing. I have a beautiful voice. I love to sing. But I rap. I rap because I like the rebellion in it. I know that she, you know, I put up on my status last night, sitting here, just got these beats from these white boys, and I'm killing it right now in my zone. And she called me like, what does that mean? Mom, say on my Facebook, for real. Just say the hell on my Facebook status. But it tells you, like, no matter what, like, we are who we are, and that's where only a few of us can fit into that package, that culture. We rebel. It's what we do. True. So let me ask now, do you consider yourself a performing artist at this time or more of a studio artist?
I could say studio artist right now because I kind of postponed a lot of shows because I wanted to focus on building up something, creating a project that's worthy of listening to. You know, because you see a lot of artists go in the studio, rap over the same beats that's already popular and just remaking and cookie cutters and too many cookie cutters. You know, I just want to create something like they used to do. Like they sat and they wrote and they, you know, created art. They took time with what they was going to put out. You know, because if I'm going to put something out, it got to be good. Because you know, mind you, I'm independent. So if someone's going to listen to me for the first time, I want to be impactful on them. You know, I want to have an impact on them.
Absolutely. So being as though everything is done for a reason, everything. We wake up to do something. What is your reason for doing music beyond a general love for the craft itself? I mean, we know you're a musician, you're a hip hop artist, you're an artist. Period. You love music. So what else do you do it for? And this is the moment of truth.
Because I feel like I'm the voice of the people. And
hey, that's my. Did you read my blurb? You know what? I'm
no.
The third artist that did this to me. I'm the voice. That's what Industries Radios is. We are the voice of the artist, the voice of the people. So you can't use that. I need a new answer. But
that's how it is. I don't know how else to put it, because it's like my ideologies plus with the people who have no voice or who's not really skillful at rapping or whatnot. I create
that's what music is.
Yeah.
That's what our job is as rappers. I'm joking, and that is my slogan. The voice of the artist, and that's what I love to hear from artists. So I can't be mad at the answer. And honestly, I'm a hater, so I had to hate on you. But
and I know it sounds so cliche, because most of the artists probably that come on your show say, well, my music is different from everyone else.
And
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but because I prefer people to listen to me and then see that my direction is a little different.
It's different, right?
Yeah, because I have an ambiguous way of writing. Like I try to write certain songs. Like if you listen to my song "Ease Your Pain," I wrote it in a way where you define what the song means to you.
Well, with that being said, let's listen. I want to hear it. I think the world is ready to hear it. I think we should listen to it right now. So you know what you about to do. You're going to go on hold. We're going to check out Ease Your Pain, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it a little bit, because that's what I'm into. Let's do it. Industries Radio, your girl Nina Capone, got Jwise on the line. This is what we about to do. Let's Ease Your Pain. Here we go.
Come on, baby. Damn. Not scared. Come on, baby. I can't do nothing for you. Can't do your thing. I can't do nothing for you, baby. For you, baby. I go hard to prove myself, but I gotta maintain not to lose myself. I admit I want it all myself, but without my fam, I would lose it all myself. It's origin. Yeah, I came from the bottom, but I was never afraid to get it started from the bottom. With the bottom, will hold you back from a lot of things, but you see the purified that the bottom brings. So I took time to build my machine, and I took pride in building my machine. Took a breath and dove into an odyssey. DSM, yet we're building up a dynasty. And I must become that titan that's big enough to reach the horizon. Intellectual perceptions widen. Stardust in my part. Can't do your kind. I can't do nothing for you, baby. Your way. I can't do nothing for you, baby. Patiently waiting for what dreams may come. Reaching for the stars, but I'm closer to the sun. Mind on Mars, it's the only place to run. Mind on bars, but they comprehend the crumbs. Nothing I could do, you can't do yourself. Undereducated, but what is true wealth? Is it strength of the gun or strength of the tongue? Power in the tongue make minds go numb. I'm not worth much. What can I do for you? What could you gain from me? You couldn't gain for you. I know but what do you define? Self-motivation, what you would utilize. No scale could tell what you to me. In my depth, could you sketch me a eulogy? It's Tuesday, why for being convoluted, but the format of the song constituted.
You've been waiting.
Yo, 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 it's your girl Nina Capone. I'm still here in the streets radio. I'm on the air live with my boy Jwise. That was Ease Your Pain. And now we're going to talk about it. Because, all right, you want to hear my opinion? Of course you do. Of course you do. Because if you didn't, I was going to mute you and tell you anything.
Hey, you're a hater, so I'm bracing myself because I already know you're a hater, so, you know.
No, I'm going to tell you the honest guy's truth. That was well put together. I couldn't have done it better myself. Honestly, I personally think that you are going to appeal to a broader audience.
Yeah.
For lack of better words, the other crowd. Yeah, and that's a great thing because that's a record seller. That's what we just played here. Ease Your Pain is a soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm good at this. This is what I do. I'm good at what I do. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I'm good at what I do. But no, seriously, that's a good song. I can see that song. I mean, what I also do, a lot of people don't know, is I help some films get, you know, their music, and I do some placements and things like that. So, I mean, this is one of the things I go back and listen to. This is why I'm so adamant about listening to my guest music, to say, hey, because when you got 5 million tracks from artists, one of those tracks are going to stand out when you're in another type of meeting, and they're like, hey, Nina, you got music? What do you think about this scene right here? What song do you hear behind it? I'm like, oh, Ease Your Pain by Jwise. Like, what else? You know, and that's what I do, and that's why I'm so adamant about, you know, listening and understanding people's music and find out who people are, see how humble you are. And if you're somebody I actually want to say, you know what, bring that guy to New York, let's get in this meeting with me and let's go from there. So I really like that. I'm not going to hate on that one. I might hate on Pursuit of Happiness, but we'll get into that later. I don't know.
I could breathe now because I was holding my breath like, oh my God, she about to hate on.
No, I've hated on people on the air before, and that's fine because, you know what, nobody takes me personal. They just be like, you know what, because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm an artist too, and I'm an artist first. Before I get on the radio and do any in interviews or playing anybody else's music, I still record every day. I still write my own stuff, and, you know, I get in my own bag, and I'm my biggest critic. I'm the reason why I'm not Christina Aguilera rich right now because you know, I'm like, I'm not ready. They're like, yo, you 50. I'm like,
I do the same thing. See, I feel you. I do the same. I be like, nah, I ain't ready. I got to touch it up some more.
Steady ad-libs, backgrounds.
You're right. And my engineer be like, come on, Jay, what else can you do to it?
I ain't got no more room. Then you took the whole hard drive. It's a terabyte. Chill.
Hey, and you ever go back to the studio, you be like, no, take that out.
Yeah, I was listening to it on the way home, and they like, for real, stop. This is why people hate to give me copies when I leave the studio. Like, don't give her no copy. No, take that whole song. Because I go home and rewrite it. I want to relay that joint because it didn't make sense. They're like, no, we got it. No.
Right.
It didn't come off right. But, you know, that's the good part about being an artist, though. We are our biggest critics, you know, and it's good, though, to be able to judge another artist and go back and forth and critique artists and have artists critique you. I love when somebody tell me, yo, that was, and it's usually the mix. They be like, oh, that mix wasn't good. I be like, well, shit, that ain't my problem. That's the engineer. I give you his number for him about that. I don't do that shit. Create the song, you know. But it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing. So, another question I really wanted to, I don't ask this to every single artist, but, you know, like I said, I do follow a format. I do follow a list when I am going through my interview questions. And one, I see something in you. I see you going far. I hear a good sound from you. And I want to ask, most artists and sports players are known to blow money. Once they get money, we blow it. Mm-hmm. What would you do differently to secure your financial future?
Oh, I already have my plans to make investments. Like, you already know, like I said, I was a nerd, or still is, or, you know. So one of the biggest things that I really want to invest in is nanotechnology. I think that's going to be the future of a lot of things. I mean, it's already being used in a lot of stuff right now. Right. I want to invest in some secret stuff that I have a little ideas with nanotechnology that I'm not going to disclose.
Could you call me? You don't got to say it over the air, but could you not leave me out, though? I want in.
I got you.
You know I'm a bit of a nerd too. You know I'm an engineer. Just
we gonna do this.
I'm an engineer at I ain't gonna disclose my company; it's too big, and they'll be calling me. But I do that for a living, and you know, not musical engineer because I can't record.
No, I know what you're saying. That's why I'm like, damn, I might be able to use you. I might need your help.
Right, exactly.
Engineer something.
Don't forget Nina Capone. You know, she's not only the voice of the people, but she's the voice of the technical world too.
Gotta have a brain too, you know.
Hey,
you gotta be out there selling dope all the time, being ignorant. You gotta have a brain.
Anything else, brains first. But if you could dictate the path of your career today, where would you be in the next 2 weeks? This is giving you no time to think. Next 2 weeks, where would you see yourself? If you have full control now, you got full control over this.
Have full control over
your career path. Where you want to be?
I'd probably just be in the studio recording albums and working on little side projects.
Get bigger than that. Get bigger than that. You got full control. You got all the money behind you. The record labels love you. You know, like it's your fantasy world. Come on, give it to me. 2 weeks.
I would be more concerned with like cancer issues and like things that are bringing down communities and stuff like that. That's very dear to me. Like I was just at a few days, what was it, Saturday? I was at the 5-mile walkathon for breast cancer.
Oh yeah.
And I was there with Vanessa Eccles, and she's one of the news anchors out here in Orlando, and she got breast cancer, and I was out there supporting a lot of friends that I know that got struck with that. So, you know, and I'm also doing Relay for Life. So anybody who's going to be in Orlando November 10th around Hunters Creek area, doing Relay for Life, you know, for people with cancers and stuff like that.
Well,
so
I might come out because I'm a survivor, believe it or not.
True?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't announce that on live or air if I wasn't.
I'm sorry. It just shocked me.
Yeah, it shocked the hell out of you. It's a gut punch. Like, what?
It did. I didn't know what to say. Right?
I shock everybody with that. I'm coming out the closet with it because it's something I dealt with for 17 years, and I'm still here. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I hear people and that's a supportive thing, I'm on the bandwagon of it. Yeah. So that's
I've been supporting. This is one of my messages. Like I'll post that on my Instagram. I'll be like telling friends and people and anybody who follows my music, don't wait till it's somebody who's close to you to try and support. You know, do it now. Like be active now because, like with breast cancer, it strikes 1 out of 8 women. That is a staggering number.
Right.
I don't think people understand. That is crazy.
And cancer period. Cancer patients live with not knowing if they'll wake up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Mm-hmm. You know, and I live with that. I live with the truth of people saying you're never going to have kids. I had doctors tell me you're never going to have children.
Oh my goodness!
I was like, wow, I can't.
I already know what you got. And I have a homegirl who's going through that problem right now, too.
I was 16. I tell these girls to get up. What do you mean? You know, I was 16 years old. I fell out in the elevator, hit my head, because I was like, I can't have kids. Well, you know, me being the rebeller, so I went to go out and try, and so be it. Here I got kids.
You see?
I got kids. Let's just say I got kids. No problem. But, you know, that's the thing. You know, God dictates that. So, you know, tell people every day, you know, hang in there, and it's a fight. And I always tell my friends, you know, support me while I'm here. Support my fight now. Don't support my fight. Don't walk for me when I can't walk with you. Shit, walk for me now. I can walk next to you. You know, so it's one of the things, you know, I'll also express to people like you who support that movement that understand that cancer never goes away.
No.
If you have it, it lives in your body. This is why we see so many women who say, you know, they had the surgery and now it's somewhere else, and here we are back where we started. Support them throughout, you know, support these people that you know throughout. Stand by them. We all go through our ups and downs, but there's no fight like that fight of cancer. Like it's really been big, and since this is Cancer Awareness Month, that's why I'm going to knock this time in on it, you know. And I'm not a big advocate of it. I don't do the whole thing, you know. I don't walk around and say, hey, you know, feel sorry for me because I'm having and all that. But
you're not with that misery love company.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. You know, and I You know, I've just started telling people about my situation. My best friends are like, they get mad at me. Like, why don't you say anything? And I'm like, because I don't need you, you know, hovering over me. Like, I'm handicapped. I can move around.
True.
That's me. I get depressed. I'll be like, damn, I can't have kids. So they told me that. I better tell it to doctors. Now these guys are getting on my nerves. I'm like, they don't clean their room. They don't listen. I'm going to school. They get in trouble. What the hell? So listen to the doctor. But, you know, it's a blessing, though, to have people like you around that, you know, understands that fight and willing to be a part of it, even, you know, with or without being a part of it. You're there. And that means a lot, you know. So, you know, kudos.
And you have my, kudos to you because, you know, you fought, you know, you did it and you made it happen. So you have my utmost respect, you know. Because this is very difficult. It's very difficult.
It is. It's a hard task to have to conquer. But, you know, I believe that everyone was put here for a reason. And sometimes that's the reason. The reason is to show the strength and to be a representative. When I say I'm the voice of the artist, I'm the voice of the artists who live with that agony. I'm the voice of the artists who write about it. I know a lot of poets that I'm bringing on a show who talk about their illnesses and things like that. Like, that's my mission. I don't look for, you know, I tell people I help you from the kindness of my heart. I don't help you for no monetary, you know, I think all that'll come later. You know, it'll come. If I'm supposed to have it, it's going to happen. If not, then I'm not. I'm going to leave the earth without it because guess what? Ain't no Brinks truck following my hearse.
But you know what?
It's not going to happen.
Do that too. And, you know, when I'm doing this thing, I'm doing these things and being active in the community. Don't nobody know. I don't really broadcast it most of the time. I'm just doing it because I feel like it's something I must do. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's something in me. I feel like I got to be a part to lend a help, you know, to lend a helping hand. And I don't care if people look at me as, oh, he's weak or he's too sympathetic or, like, you just don't understand how difficult these things are. Like, you know, like, I grew up in poverty, you know. Luckily, my parents never had any cancers or nothing like that. But, they raised me properly. They're like, you know, when you see people are down, lend a helping hand because it means more. I don't know, it makes me feel better than to have someone put money in my hand. You know, I prefer that I help somebody. I know it's something about it. I don't know. When you help someone or being part of a cause and making people aware of a problem, it just feels
sleep better at night. I do. Yeah. I do it every day. I dedicate my own life and time to it. You know, I ran 3 clinics for 10 years, and that's some of the things you look at and you're like, wow. I mean, people will be like, oh, do you make a lot of money? I don't make a lot of money for what I do, but just to be out there, like you said, helping people, like, it's so rewarding. And then to come home and sleep and know that you did something positive, especially if you do wrong stuff, too, because I'd always do something wrong. I swear. I'd be like, I'm going to go ahead and roll this up. I did a lot of good stuff today, though. I really did. Like,
true.
You know,
so you got to have some balance, you know.
I'll be like, you know, I don't want to do too much good. They be like, oh. No, but, you know, I mean, honestly, though, it's great. Like, you made my day. I like talking to you. You're good guy. I'm definitely supporting you. You know, I'm not going to hate on you no more. No. No, not that I ever hated on you. You won't hear none of that. But, no, it's important, though. I love to hear artists with goals and real accomplishments. Like, to me, that means the world. That's everything. So, before they cut us off, because, you know, this interview is going to go the whole damn hour.
Oh, but I get shot out real quick.
I want to know more information first.
Okay,
you're going to get your shout out. I'm going to give you that much. Don't worry. I ain't going to cut you off before that.
Right.
But I want to know, like, tell me about your latest project and where can we find, you know, where my new fans, because now you got a bunch of new fans. You got at least 700 new fans from Nina Capone. I'm going to give you those.
True.
And the other ones, you know, they can find you on iTunes and stuff. But you definitely going to have another 700 fans added to your list here. So where can they find you at on the web and, you know, and record stores?
Right now it's just www.iamjwise.com, and you can also go to livemixtapes.com, MixConnect, and Dat Piff to find Gas No Breaks. But really, like, my next project is gonna blow that out the water, which should be coming out, or I'm gonna be naming the release date in February.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a video. There's gonna be a song that I'm gonna release soon with a video. It's gonna be the video first before I release the song. It's probably gonna be released in December. So we started filming it in November 12th. So my next project is gonna be much better.
Well, you gotta have Nina Capone on that project. I'm just saying, and I got a heavy following in Florida too. I don't know if you heard, DJ Kolak out there, the Panhandle. That's my DJ. That's one of my other DJs. Actually, it's my Florida Connect. So I do come out to the SL on lot, and I will be out there. So invite me out to be on this project because I will come out and do it. No problem with that. You know what I mean?
We'll keep in touch.
Definitely. Like I'm like, man, like you are phenomenal. You're awesome, and I'm gonna interview you some more. And what's gonna happen is, right, I'm gonna blow you up. So you're gonna use all my footage when you put your kid together. And they're gonna be like,
I'll give you 5%. We're gonna have to talk numbers now. You can take 5%. There
we go. But you know what? Like, you're good money though. Like, that's what's up. It's not too many artists you can really dig their brains and say. But even though I found that rappers are highly intelligent.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way. I was like, yo, I'm not the only smart rapper. I thought it was just me.
So what's sad is that most of them hide it. They're more into trying to be ignorant than they are trying to be.
Well, because that's what we were taught to do.
Yeah.
That it wasn't cool to be,
smart.
we had to be anxious. So it wasn't cool to be smart. And here we let that get in our way, because we are the smart ones. This is why we have the wordplay that we have, and we can do all the multiple things that we do. People look at me like, Nina, you can do everything. I'm a fucking genius. How dare you? Like, I wouldn't be able to do everything. No, but I mean, a lot of artists. I love interviewing right now. Like, it's just been it turned into more of a hobby to say, wow, just to find out information about people. Like, I'm not your nosy type. I could really care less about everybody in the entire world. But when I start interviewing, I'm like, wow, you get to really learn who people are. You get to find the information out and stuff that you wouldn't find out reading a bio or like you and I, we had a nice personal connection here. We had a great conversation. This is something, I say, hey, go. It's on iTunes right after we hang up. Bam, go download it for your portfolio and keep it and let people see who you are, because these questions may not come up again in another interview.
Yeah. Well, I should come up there and be a co-host one day. I think I'll be a great
you can co-host right from where you are without even coming up. I say, come on, listen, I got this. I build a for you. We do this. That's what you want to do? Say no.
We'll call it the Jwise Takeover.
The Jwise, listen, I have people take over the show all the time. This is what we do. Like, and when we go XM, I will be, if this is something that interests you, when we go XM, I will be looking for people. I will be giving people opportunities to do their own show. So,
True.
Building Industries Radio has been out since 2006, and we're building a station here, a station of independent artists doing independent things, making independent moves, really, And, I have a huge teaming. One of my boys, we got DJ Kolak from out Florida. He's the panhandler. He be on my top. That's my boy though. Like, Kid Capri, he crazy as hell. That's my boy. Another listener. DJ T Dog. He's our official DJ as of today. He's been signed on. He's the official DJ. So we're going to do a lot of mixes. We're going to get your music out there. We're getting the artist's music in the hands of the DJs now. So a lot of stations don't do that. They don't say, okay, what are you getting when you call up to a station and you get your song played? Are you in rotation? You may be. But now it's even bigger than that. You may be even on a mixtape, or you may be in a club being played or something like that. Like, that's the opportunity that I want to give my artists that call in and, be on the Industries Radio. And then I just did a concert. Yeah, we just did a hell of a concert. We just did a crazy concert with sound men and lights and all that shit. It was crazy. And I'm waiting for the footage to get done because it was a 7-hour show, 5 hours worth of footage, crazy HD. The footage is beautiful. And, that's going to be up on the website. So, and we're going to do that every year. It was Hoodstock. We had 34 artists come through and rock the stage. It was crazy. So, I mean, it's things like that I want to give back to the artists. I'm not charging artists to get on the stage and I'm going to charge you $50 to rock out. Like, no.
Yeah.
You got a good show and you're actually a good artist. Submit your music. and you'll be selected, and we'll put you on a show. I mean, 34 slots is a lot of slots. It's like Powerhouse up in this joint. But, we did it. We pulled it off for the first year. I was excited. I do another one for R&B artists called Soul Stock. And I definitely want to keep in the loop of these things. So, I send out a lot of emails, though, so you'll get them. You'll be like, Nina is a pain in the ass. But really, they're really good. It's good information. It's really good information. A lot of invites, a lot of things that we're doing throughout the city. Not just the city, but like I said, I'm coming out Florida. I'm going to be out Florida a lot, especially next year. With the tour and me actually releasing who I am as an artist, as a radio owner and host and things like that. So I'll be pretty much everywhere. They can't stop me now. They done made the internet. Dead. Shouldn't have did this. I don't know. But I do have one last question before I get into the pursuit of happiness. Okay, because everybody that I have on a show, I like for everybody to share a little bit of wisdom during my interviews. So what advice would you like to pass on? Just like your own personal, the Jwise quote. Like, I need you to give you a quote. Like, if it was just, if it was in a book and they say Jwise says, give me your quote. Give me your own personal quote.
Wow, that put me on the spot.
I'm so extra. I know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, you do, because you said like 20 different things. Like, so you got to get into your bag. I'm a Dr. Seuss. Get in with it. Come out with your Jwise quote.
I'll be driving coats like crazy too. Look, now I got cold feet. I guess when you going down the road of life, you just gotta take it. You just gotta go with it. Gas, no brakes. Just gas, no brakes.
Oh, you
on the road of life, just gas, no brakes.
You cheated. You just
don't
cheated.
Stop.
I love it.
Roadblocks, don't stop. Go through them. Bumps, go through them. Holes go through them. Because on the road of life, you just got to take it.
I love it.
Go hard. Gas, no brakes.
Gas, no brakes. I love it. I hate you because you just cheated, but I love it. I love it. And for those of you who don't know how he cheated, that's the name of his album. So, and I know that's all he's talking about in that joint. So, you know what? He cheated. It's cool. It's cool. You know what? It's cool. I'm going to let you go with that one. But next time, I'm going to yes. I studied enough.
I know you do my homework next time I'm coming on here.
But that was a good one. It was good though. Gas, no brakes.
I'm gonna Google what would Nina ask me today.
You better Google it, and they must around come up with a good answer for you. You never ever know. But that was a good one. You caught me. You caught me with that one. I usually throw them off, and they be like, Nina, I don't know, but you. I got you. But before we get out of here, I gotta play the Pursuit of Happiness. And before I jump into it, we got about 11 minutes, and this is about a 4-minute song. So we got a few seconds left in between. So before we jump into that, tell us a little bit about the Pursuit of Happiness.
The Pursuit of Happiness is a song about, it speaks for itself, just trying to advance myself or people trying to advance themselves to a certain state or, trying to get somewhere where they feel that they're comfortable and they can say that they've been successful, and they, that happy feeling. And, everybody's different. Everybody have a different heaven on earth, that you could say, that
success.
you're trying to reach. Yeah, that's success.
Success has 2 million definitions. So,
oh, man, it does.
Yes. So, successful to me is not to you, but I like that. I want to hear it now. So now I got it.
On the road of life, that pursuit of happiness, you got gas, no brakes. You got to keep going. Keep going.
I'm run with this. Gas, no brakes. Gas, no.
I'm going to run with it.
You know,
I'm going to sound like commercial.
I'm going to use that, though. I'm going to use it. I'm like, man, come on. It's like, gas, no brakes.
Gas, no brakes. Why are you crying? Gas, no brakes, homie. Stop crying.
Man, gas, no brakes.
Gas, no brakes.
That's Nina's new slang, so y'all heard it here first. In the Streets Radio, Jwise, it's your girl Nina Capone. We about to jump into the Pursuit of Happiness. Hang on, I'm going to try to get back to you if I don't get cut off. But Jay, hold the line. I will be back to you regardless. So let's jump into this drink, check it out, and see what it's hitting for.
All I do is pursue those smiles. Kodak moments I ain't had in a while. But I'm sure happiness is something more of a myth. When surrounded by destruction, running from wolves in the mist. They say, Jay, hold your head high. But there's more to it than they realize. When I'm feeling down, my street niggas inspire me. If I crack a smile, them haters wanna retire me. Need to crack a bottle to my pain, it's an ointment. Need to crack a model, it's for good for the moment. Yeah, I'm feeling good for the moment till I come down from my high. Now the devil's like high. Still I run, more years slip by. Still I run, switch gears, I fly. I'm trying to chase my bliss. I might lose everything trying to catch that bitch. Gone. I've been chasing for so long. Try, I hate to try. I could never be happy. I've been waiting for so long. I hate to try. I can never be happy. Another day, another dollar. Fix one thing, here comes another problem. Tell me if I'm lying, then I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying, if what I'm saying ain't true. Put a ring on it, don't mean she being true. He neither, she don't play them games. Me neither. When them hoes selling dreams like a merchant, I tell them hoes to leapfrog like Kermit. Cause what you searching for ain't worth it. Cause you find love in what's worthless. Money, cars, clothes, you worship. So if you get hurt, you deserve it. Just don't you hurt me. Verbally abusing in the third degree. Like, baby, find a building real high, then dive in a cup of water, bitch. I've been chasing for so long. Try, I hate to try. I could never be happy. I've been waiting for so long. Try, I hate to try. I could never be happy. Love come and love goes. Storm fades as time flows. And I bear witness. Can I get a witness? Love come and love goes. Storm fades as time flows. And I bear witness. Can I get a witness? I know they wanna see me down. Daily wishes to see me frown. Yeah, wish that they could see me now. Love to hit the haters with my Kool-Aid smile. People see love and they tend to run from it. When I kept true love, I'ma run with it. They say love is for fools who utter it. My life in my hands, no one else could juggle it. My life in my hands, no one else could juggle it.
Yo, that was The Pursuit of Happiness by my boy, Jay Wise, newfound friend here. Let me bring him back on the line. Jay, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here. And you
I
can
like
hear,
that.
See, with our little interview here, I learned something about myself. With that song, you could see the Sade influence. Like how I say I'm like a big fan of her. You could hear it in that song.
I told you. See, I got you. I can, let me listen to your songs. I'll tell you. See, you can hear the influence in artists. And one thing about artists, you can actually listen and hear their music and say, okay, this they have an influence, and the influence is like my influence is probably like Motown and rock music, and you can hear it in my music because of our track selection. Biggest giveaway, track selection. Track selection tells it all. And I love your accent too. It's so sexy. Just so you know, I just started blushing and thought I needed to share that with you. So.
Don't start hollering yet. You holler already.
I'm like, you already made me holler. Now he got a little sexy accent. I'm like, okay, I gotta go to Florida. Get the hell out of here. It's cold here anyway. I'm out. I'm like, yeah. So do you have a Twitter? Because I need to follow you, and I need all my fans to follow you.
It's at Jwise_GNB.
Jwise_GNB. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna follow.
My Instagram.
You got Instagram too, though?
You don't want to go on my Instagram. I'll be acting a fool.
So me too. I put all my joints up, but you don't want to know. You just see. So yeah, I'm a fool on Instagram too.
It's I am Jay Wise on Instagram.
I am Jay Wise. See, I'm gonna follow you. I act crazy on there too. People be like, "Neen, what did you cut it out?" I be like, "I can't. I got issues. I can't help myself. I like to have fun. Life is too short." I be like, "Look, I don't know about you. I like to act a fool. I like to have fun. Like,
true.
I gotta answer questions. I be like, "What?" I said, "What?" See, and that thing, Instagram can go with you, and you be like. And I'm real bad with Twitter, though. Like, Twitter, I be saying shit like, you see this nigga here? And I put up pictures. I'm taking pictures of people. Oh, my God. I caught this little kid real quick at the supermarket still in a cart. He was like 3 blocks away, but he was driving the cart like a car. So I caught him on the video joint. Yo, I was done. He was like 4 or 5. And he stole a cart. He had like oatmeal in the cart. I was dying. I was done. He was like, yo, you really taping, shorty? I'm like, mind your business. This is a movie. It was hilarious, though. Like, only in the hood do the kids get oatmeal and steal a cart. Then I was like, yo, where you taking that cart to? He was like, who said I was taking the cart? You're 3 blocks away from the money. You're taking the cart. I was done. So I'm a fool, too. I'm a total damn fool.
Man.
I tell you, I laugh at life, and it's fun. You know, there's nothing else to do sometimes but to do that, and that's what we do. That's what we do. But this has been like one of the most. I don't want to piss all the other listeners or people I interviewed off, but this has been so nice. It's been a pleasure talking to you. You know what I mean? Like, I know when I'm in the Florida area, I'm going to hit you up because I'm definitely coming out. You know, I always say that and they get mad at me, but now that I said on the radio, Kolak, I'm coming.
You did.
I didn't set myself up. I've been
and it's
like,
you
need to get out here because I'm coming out there to do a concert. You know, I'm coming out there with the what they call the DJs. Oh my God, the Panhandle DJs is another group of DJs that I deal with out there. So I'm coming out there with the DJs to do my DJ thing. I don't know how to do the whole traditional turntable thing or whatever, but I'm still. You know, they still say I'm a DJ, so I'm like, oh, shit, I'm a DJ now. Okay, all right, so I'm a DJ. It is what it is. I got to roll with DJs, so now I do the DJ thing. So I'm definitely coming out there to do the DJ thing. Then I'm going to take over the scene as the female rap artist out there because y'all don't really have that chick no more, so I'm going to come out there and do that. Although I'm a huge fan of Brianna. Like, I love Rihanna. I'm like, Brianna Perry, she's like the shit. But I think she'd make it better over here in the East Coast, so we need to switch roles and get this shit popping. So definitely on my job with that. You know, but we definitely about to get out of here. I just need to put a sweep on. I'm so into you right now. Like, that's so bad. My boyfriend listening, you're going to be mad. Give your shout out.
Shout-outs. I got to give a shout out to IV Parallels. It's my new team. We're going to be making some moves. D is Sam. That's my family. We've been together forever. And everybody who support my music. Tony Starks. I know you've been keeping in touch with him. He's been making things happen for me. And Nina, thank you for having me. And I hope I can come back on here and rock with y'all again.
Oh, yeah, always welcome. And on that note, I got to get out of here. I got 14 seconds remaining. I'm going to play my sweep, and it's a done deal. Jay Wise, be in touch. All the listeners that tuned in, stay in touch. Take the survey, post up, IndustriesRadio.com. I'm your host, Nina Capone. We did it all crazy. I had a ball. We about to get out of here now. Let's do it.
In the mix.
Hi, this is Britney Spears.
What up, this Jay-Z.
This is Jennifer Lopez.
The mix with the hottest DJ.